And the spotlight is on these Chiefs' sure-handed wide receiver. He's coming off one of the best weeks we'll ever see. Well over 200 yards receiving. It's the Chiefs and the Bears, and it comes your way next.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good story. It's going to be the Chicago Bears taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody, alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club, and losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are.
The Chiefs offense on the field now, down 3-0 here early. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie wide receiver. On first down, Mahomes. It's caught by Davis. The numbers for Davis last week, receiving yards, a boatload of them, up over 200 yards.
And we know that a lot of our viewers are fantasy players as well, so you just had to know they were loving the yardage he was accumulating, but no touchdowns. They're leaving points on the table there. Come on, man, get in the end zone.
Man, you're rough on him there. You have to get in a 200-yard game.
Yeah, that's great for him. What about the fantasy players? They need those touchdowns.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pacheco diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up, and you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Davis. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, He often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. 23 yards, the final tally.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
And again, it's Mahomes. Touchdown! A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are once again back in front.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. So that is not the way you want to begin the half. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need good possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game.
Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Open man right side is Tony. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's Mahomes. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Mahomes now on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. That's complete. Right around the 8. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes' throw going to be caught by Davis. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 24-21. A minute 50. Mahomes. And that's complete to Davis. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big game.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. And Davis with it left side. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's second down and 3. Mahomes looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Mahomes getting the football to Davis on an out route. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
And now here comes Kansas City. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, it's been a good start to the season for him. He's still kind of getting used to a new terminology, new playbook, new quarterback, you name it. But he's certainly been solid in this first month, and he's got a first down.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. Mahomes will throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defense.